Guys, come in, sit down. Listen, an arrest has been made for at Drake's house. And get this, there was someone trying to get into his house. The police have arrested him. Y'all, this is a bad week for Drake. I want to know something, right? Kendrick ruining Drake's career was the easiest thing that happened to him this week. What is going on in that OVO headquarters? Why do you have people trying to John Wick you? Why do you have what looks like assassins trying to break into your house and show them what's up? And baby, Drake's media, Universal Music Group, baby, they were trying to spin this to make it seem like what happened, a man getting shot outside of your house, wasn't about that alleged gangland activity that Baka Not Nice and Pressure and all this other OVO stuff is in. It wasn't about that. You tried to make it seem like it was a Pulitzer Prize winning family man. Credit to the culture. Kendrick Lamar, Kung Fu Kenny, that just whopped on you. So now that we got somebody in custody, Drake is about to lose everything. The whole world is going to see the stupid antics he's up to. And you know what the messed up thing is? This didn't have to happen. But you know, at the end of the day, no matter what Drake says, Drake really is that suburban kid trying to hang around gangsters. Your mom got a good job. You live in a good house. You got this and that. But you want to be running with the thugs in the street. And you see what these street ninjas got you? Wait, you know what? Let me take that back. Because half his crew is right. You said that, no, take that back. But do you see what Drake being in the streets? I do want to say also, I can't just blame this on his friends. There have been a lot of rumors that Drake is on some dumb stuff, and he's been on some dumb stuff for quite a while. And now all this mess, the way he moves money, the way he gets his money, it's all about to be exposed. Baby, academics can't spin this. Universal Music Group can't spin this. TMZ can't spin this. Aubrey Graham, please come to the front of the class. It is time for the real Aubrey Graham to actually stand up. Because that's another thing. I take it back. I keep blaming this on Drake's friend. Drake's is friends with people who reflect. And you know what the funny thing is? I know Drake is so upset. You don't want the cops running through because of all these things are true about what the women on TikTok have been saying about what goes on in that OVO house is true, baby. I don't know. I don't know. Diddy's American, so I already know how that trial is going to go. But Drake, I don't know. Let's get into this, shall we? Okay, first of all, ABC News is reported at first. Page 6 is also, everybody's reporting it. A man has been arrested for trying to break into Drake's $100 million Toronto home one day after the security guard shooting. If you guys don't know, somebody over in the XO camp, their security, actually wasn't someone, I think it was a Weeknd's manager, Cash. Their security guard got shot outside their house. There is some type of gangland war going on all the time. Listen, I just talk trash. I ain't about to pow. But it's been going on for a minute. Again, there's been another security entrance at security incident at Drake's mansion. Listen to what Page 6 wrote. And they can't blame this on Kendrick Lamar. And it's disgusting to me that Drake did Karen-like behavior when some ish that his crew and him are caught up with happened. You tried to make the whole world think that the black man was taking shots at you. Because what? And it didn't even, the people that fell for it and that were trying to push that line, I literally was like, make it make sense. Why would Kendrick Lamar have to send someone to your house, baby? He murdered you on the track. Why? For someone that has the number one hit everywhere, why would they have to do this to you? It literally makes no sense, but people ate it up anyway, but no more. Listen to how Page 6 starts this. He got enemies, got a lot of enemies. They literally put, he got enemies, got a lot of enemies. A man was arrested after trying to break into Drake's $100 million Toronto mansion one day after the security guard was shot in a drive-by shooting. The Toronto police confirmed the incident to page 6 in a statement Wednesday, telling us officers were called after a person attempted to gain access to the property. The person was apprehended. Woo! Now, they said that he was apprehended under the Mental Health Act, but people are saying that this is related somehow to the shooting. We will see. At least 4 police officers cruisers rushed to the scene around 2:20 p.m. local time. They claimed that a man reportedly broke in and establishing that he was here to see Drake. After security fought him, they called the police. The unidentified man was also reportedly trying to access the Hot Like Brings rapper home at the gates. Again, Drake hasn't said anything, whatever. The attempted break-in comes one day after the rapper's 40-year security guard was struck multiple times in a drive-by shooting outside of the mansion. Following the shooting, Toronto police investigator Paul Crocs in the Integrated Gun and Gang Task Force noted it was still too early in the investigation to determine a motive for the incident, but they are aware of Drake's highly publicized beef with Kendrick Lamar. Now, listen, that was peak white man antics. First of all, does Drake, is he paying off the Toronto police? I'm asking things as a concerned American citizen, because do you ever know a police chief in America to call a public figure by their stage name? Drake's name is Aubrey Graham. What is a police chief of Toronto that's in charge of, was he the police chief? No, he's a police inspector, sorry. Head of the Integrated Gun and Task Force, Gun and Gang Task Force. You calling somebody by their name, Drake? Is that what y'all do in Canada? You call them rappers? That's like someone being like, the police chief Diddy. No, it's Sean Combs. Anyway, he's aware of his highly publicized beef with Kendrick Lamar. The fact that, honestly, I got to be serious with you, I actually find it really, really disgusting how Drake was going just as hard with Kendrick Lamar. His shit was corny and it didn't land, but that does not belie his attempt. He was saying some grimy stuff. He was threatening to have people smoke. He was threatening all this stuff, writing checks, right? What did Kendrick say? Talk it out the side of your neck. Don't make your mouth pop out a coffin, right? But he was doing all this mess, and he was the main instigator until Kendrick, what? Hey, fuck, right? Until he was like, what? Anyway, all that stuff happened, and now you want to say highly publicized as if he's the innocent kid and a thug. Baby, you can't play thug with a Pulitzer Prize winner. Drake wishes. Anyway, listen. Oh, and look what they said in one of Dance MC's diss track, Family Matters. This is in page 6. He accused Kendrick of being physically abusive with his longtime fiance. There's no proof. And being a fake activist. This is how you know Drake ain't from the culture. Baby, I don't gotta be an activist to love my culture. I don't gotta be an activist to protect my culture. The same way you're what? Are you an activist for your mama's culture? Drake, the fact that the culture has been letting him get away with doing this stuff for so long is so wild. Are you an activist for your mama's culture? Seriously. The fact that he even made a slave comment and everybody let that get off. You don't even understand Black American culture to know we have a culture. We are proud of our culture. And no, I don't got to be in the streets marching like Rosa Parks. I can make that joke because I'm Black. I don't have to be in the streets. And Drake don't understand that either. It don't have anything to do with skin color, dummy. It's culture. But I don't have to be Rosa Parks marching in the streets because we have revolutionaries. And yes, we give them the big ups and they do their part. But for me to have pride in my culture does not make me an activist or even make me pretend to be an activist. Kendrick never said he was an activist. He said, fuck them other niggas. He's down for his. Like, he said he's down for his people. That don't make him an activist. And Drake don't even understand this. You got to be an activist to stand up for Black people instead of just having love and pride and respect for your culture. Anyway, right? Yeah. Anyway, Drake ain't beating these PDF file charges no time soon. Baby, listen. I'll tell you one thing. I feel like whatever happened, how much you want to bet Millie Bobby Brown was texting Drake? Oh my God, Six God, are you okay? I'm just saying, he's been in that girl's head since she was 13, 11 or 13 years old, texting her, teaching her how to relate. You know, he got her wrapped around his finger, right? Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I will talk to you later. Story is developing, but I'm just saying, I think a lot of stuff that Drake's into is about to come to light. Fingers crossed. Anyway, y'all, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.